Good morning students. So in the last session we discussed about different techniques of refining metals. So one among them is chromatographic technique. This is a modern method of testing the purity of metals as well as purifying the metals which are available in the minute quantity. Okay, so about this you have studied in your organic chemistry of first PUC, that is purification technique, right? The same principle we are going to apply here. Here in this diagram we can observe the column chromatography. So chromatography is of different kinds based on the physical properties of the metals which have to be purified. That is column chromatography is there, TLC is there, that is thin layer chromatography, paper chromatography as well as gas chromatography. So various techniques are there. So the one which you have for your syllabus is column chromatography and it is very important. So because of the columns what we are using here, the name is called column chromatography. So in this class we are going to study about the column chromatography. So as I told you, the metals which are available in the minute quantity will be taken for the purification in this technique. See, here we are going to take the columns which will be like burettes, just like your burettes but of bigger size. So that column, and at the knob we have to fix the glass bowl which will be helpful in the filtration. Only the solvent or the phase which is in the liquid will be allowed to pass out and the solid phase will remain in the column itself. So that is the role of glass bowl which has sharp edges, and that's why it has to be fixed first in the column, and then the stationary phase has to be prepared and it has to be poured into the column. What we are going to take inside the tube as a stationary phase, that is either alumina, or you can say aluminium oxide, or you can take silica gel. So you know about the silica gel. So this gel will be in the powder form, phase powder form, soft amorphous syrup. So that powder has to be converted into gel. So how we have to prepare this stationary phase is either by taking aluminium oxide, alumina or silica, and we have to mix it with the water, hot water, and it has to be converted into a paste like structure. Okay, so that paste has to be poured into the column, and leaving it for some time, few minutes, it will get solidified, and thus it acts as a stationary phase. So why we have to use stationary phases here is, this acts as an adsorbent. Okay, what is the role of adsorbent? Adsorbent gives a platform or it creates a surface for the adsorption process. So by this it is confirmed or clear that here the principle what we are using is adsorption principle based on the surface properties or adhering properties. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ particles ಆ surface ಮೇಲೆ adsorb ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Just like if we add a drop of ink on the chalk piece, ಹೇಗೆ ಅದು ತಕ್ಷಣಕ್ಕೆ chalk piece surface ಮೇಲೆ ಹೀರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, impurities ಹಾಗೂ metals ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಅದರ density ಹಾಗೂ physical properties ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರ basis ಮೇಲೆ, physical properties in the sense the size of the particles matters here and the adsorption capacity also. ಸೊ ಅದರ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಬೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೀರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಡೆಪ್ತ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡಿಪ್ ದಿಸ್ chalk piece in the ink, only the surface part will be of blue or black color. When I cut this chalk piece, the inside core will be white itself. That means only on the surface the ink will be adhered or adsorbed, but not in the core of the chalk piece. Just like ಈ adsorbent ಅಂದ್ರೆ surface ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರ particles adhere ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಒಳಗೆ ತನಕ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, so that is the role of stationary phase here. And once we have taken stationary phase, we have to take a mobile phase. Mobile phase in the sense it is moving. Okay, so this is a mobile phase which contains our desirable metal along with the gangue particles, that is impurities. So this has to be mixed with the suitable solvent. So we have to choose the suitable solvent in which that metal or the impurity is going to dissolve. So we have to mix it thoroughly to prepare a solution. That is acting as a mobile phase here. So that has to be poured into the column. Slowly it is going to enter into the stationary phase, and based on its density, slowly it is going to deposit or retain on the stationary phase itself. Here you can observe the different bands. Okay, so these bands may be of gangue particles or may be our ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದೇನಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಹೇರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಸ್ಲೋಲಿ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಬಾಟಮ್ ತನಕ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬೇ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಡೌನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್, because whatever GaN particles present along with that will be absorbed there itself. Okay, you can clearly observe here. So these will be again solubilized by using or by changing the mobile phase. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ಯುಬಲೈಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎವಾಪರೇಟೆಡ್ ಕೂಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಾಲಿಡಿಫೈಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಚೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್. ಆ ಥರ ನಾವು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೇಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪರೇಟಾಗಿ ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸಾಲ್ಯುಬಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನರಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ separately collected in the container. Okay, so this is how we are going to refine the metal even through the chromatographic techniques. Okay, so this completes our chapter that is general principles and the process of isolation of elements or metals. This is also called as metallurgy. A very small chapter and simple one. Please go through it, and the important concepts I stressed while teaching some techniques and all. And most important is blast furnace. Please practice that reaction and the diagram. Okay, thank you, students.